seconds, not even. Love you, bye. Hello, and welcome to Psychic Truth. I am Joy, and I'm so happy that you're here with me today because it is not a week away from Halloween, and I am so very excited. As you can see, I'm taking advantage of this Halloween week. I will be pulling out those wigs and all those accessories. I will be allowing that inner child to rise up. I will be just allowing my vibes to shoot through the ceiling, of allowing myself happy moments where I reminisce and do something silly or, have a fit of laughter and giggles, which I am quite known for, laughing a lot. And I don't quite frankly remember what I was laughing for. All that matters is that there's vibe raising going on. Don't you mind that? I have a couple little naughty Halloween kitties messing with the trash can over here, but I love you and I'm so glad you are here. You guys know what's going on here. We are doing a full hour here from Psychic Truth, because we love you, of free readings. So all you need to do is comment. And I believe there are some comments for me to catch up on already. Hello, Jenna, Candy, Melinda, Lisa, Christy, Beyond Grateful. Hey, Jennifer, Melinda, Chanel Almond, Lil Queen. We love each and every one of you. And thank you. Sharing is caring. So angels, don't forget, sharing is caring. And it's a beautiful exchange of energy indeed. So share this out to your pages, your groups, your spiritual groups, your timeline if you're feeling froggy. Hey, tagging someone to this live counts as an even exchange of energy. Here at Psychic Truth, we believe in taking very good care of you angels. So comment with your questions if you'd like a card pull. I am an intuitive empath, and I use tarot and oracle decks. There's some intuitive input going on there. And today, for this whole hour, every Tuesday, we come live at 8:30, and we do an hour of live minis, questions answered, card pulls. We chit and we chat. There may be some issues you may want to discuss. You may need some guidance. You may need some confirmation closure, tips, hints, and clues. Maybe you're having an experience that you're not aware of what it means. You're not understanding. You might need some information, or maybe I might have some for you. So let's get to these comments and see. Okay, so we've got Lil Queen first. New viewer, you'd like to know if I will be having one baby or twins, and boy or girl. So, Lil Queen, first time viewer, let me tell you, sis, I don't do pregnancy. I don't do health. I don't do gender. There's certain things, children, that I'm very uncomfortable with for my own personal reasons, because, we're all humans. We're all spirits having a human experience. But something along the way of my experience has made me feel quite uncomfortable with that line of questioning. Young lady, can you give me a different question? Because I would love to serve you, Lil. I would love to serve you, and I'll look for your comment to come back in. All right, Chanel, I would like to know if my boyfriend and I will finally be able to move in together before the year ends or not. I'll tell you right now, there's going to be a little bit of pause or stagnation. I'm going to say it's not going to happen when you want it to, but it'll be really close. It'll be really close. It won't be that much of a difference, Chanel. Not that it won't be that much of a difference, but I don't think you're going to make it before the new year comes, but you're going to come in really close behind that. It won't be that much of a difference in that way is what I mean. So yes, there you go. Very close, very close. Hello, Candy. Hello. And you have shared, and Melinda has shared, and I love you guys so much for that. Absolutely. I get excited when I see these sharers. It gets me so happy. Look at the smile on my face. Now, do you guys see my sugar skull? I have such a good time. I am such a big kid. I like to live vicariously through my children at Halloween time. I'm going to tell you right now, I enjoy this more for myself than I do for them. And I have a very good time. Candy, message for you. Chakra clearing. This is all about balancing, cleansing, clearing, opening your chakras. Each one affects different emotions, and our emotions directly affect our auras and the energy that we put off into the universe and to those around us, those that we come in contact with. So this is all about balancing. A lot of that, I'm going to say your throat chakra right away comes, I'm seeing that throat chakra. That is for your communication, speaking up for yourself. Archangel Gabriel, that will be the archangel that you call upon for clarity, for communication, for clearly communicating, expressing your feelings, honoring your truth, speaking up for yourself, creativity, that whole communication thing, it's self-expression, and honoring your truths, honoring your feelings, Candy, even if they don't coincide with others, even if it's like it's oil and water thing. It's okay to feel the way you feel, regardless of how others around you feel or what their opinions, or, you don't need to be validated by others, and more speaking up for yourself. Also, your root chakra, the grounding, you need to be more grounded, and it helps. It really does. When you're making decisions, when you're looking at life, you can look at it from a more clear perspective, a more clear perspective of reality, seeing things from not such an egotistical standpoint. And I say that as in I relate, Candy, we're humans and it's how we feel. But if we stop to take a moment and kind of sort of think about things, how someone else may be seeing it from their view, from their perspective, it helps us. We learn that way. We level up a little bit. I hope any of that makes sense to you. And I love you so much, Candy. I hope you come on in and hang out with us again. I'm happy to have you. Oh, Christy has shared. Thank you so much, Christy. Hi, Jenna. How are you? Thank you, Candy. You like the hair? I was just feeling a little bit froggy. And as I said, it is Halloween week. So we've got to allow that inner child to rise up. We've got to allow ourselves some fun. Why not? Why can't I be a 45-year-old with my 11-year-old's cosplay wig on? You guys are in for a treat on Halloween. We'll be doing a Halloween show here. It is a spontaneous Halloween, and I'll be dressed from head to toe in a whole new getup. So you guys have got to come on in and enjoy and indulge. So make sure your notifications are set. Make sure your notifications are set so that, wait, I've got to turn this off. I'm sorry, Camille, I can't. I got to turn this Skype off. Make sure that your notifications are set so that you come on in the room and you can enjoy some Halloween fun and free readings for that hour. Now, guys, make sure that you go over to Psychic Truth, thepsychictruth.com, and make sure you subscribe. And you know what? There's always great deals, promotions going on. And absolutely, come on over to the site and join in. Choose your reader, but absolutely do choose me. Hang on now. Now, we love sharing and caring. We do. Share to your spiritual groups if you haven't already. All right. Now, who was I up to? I got a little distracted. Thank you, Jenna. It is cute, isn't it? It was cheap and easy. What is coming up for your relationship, Lil Queen? Right back to you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for understanding, Queen. What is coming up for my relationship? For Lil Queen. What is coming up for Lil Queen relationship? We are coming from the Ask Your Guides deck. Okay. When things get a little, all right, your card is despair and nature spirits. So this card is telling you when things get a little rough and tumble, when things get a little rugged, when they seem a little, like there's a burden in the road or there's a bump that you need to get over together. This is telling you to remember to go outside and connect. Go outside and breathe the fresh air. Go outside and remember about the oneness, how we're connected to everything on this green earth. You know how they say on God's green earth, everything here, we are connected to it because we come from the same source of creation. So it's only natural that the planet created for us would be, healing in so many ways. So this is about going outside, getting some air, reconnecting with nature, breathing, allowing yourself to become more sensitive to the energy surrounding you, because there's a lot of healing with reconnecting with nature. And also restriction and joy, guys. So we get inside of our heads and we begin to fear things. We begin to worry. We begin to worry about what we're good enough for, or what, we get anxiety about the future. Or am I good enough? Does he still love me? Is there someone else? Is he getting bored? Is it getting stale? What do I need to do? These things limit us because we're focused our energy in the wrong area. We need to focus on how much our love is growing, how close we're becoming. Let's work on that bond. Let's make sure we're not wasting our precious energy creating these self-imposed prisons. See, that's you in your brain and your head. We're our own worst critics. We worry ourselves to death, but we need to remember joy, guys. We've got a lot of support going on. We've got a lot of unseen support going on. So they're showing, confetti. There's something to celebrate coming, and don't impose yourself. Don't put yourself in this self-imposed prison. Look how I make stuff up and mix words around, but it's okay. Also, there's suffering. The suffering happens to make us wiser, to make us more strong. It's to build us up and to get us where we need to be for the next level, because we're here for learning. So your divine teacher guides wants you to know that any suffering is to build up your higher self, which is this beautiful golden person here. Builds you up, makes you more strong. You're so much larger. You're so much bigger. You're enormous. You're magnificent. And you're bigger than you think you are. The suffering you go through and have went through and that we'll continue to go through on different levels during our incarnation. It's just to heighten our awareness. It's to give us more to appreciate, give us a better understanding. And ultimately, for me, when my mother passed away, it just made me look at, my connection to source deeper. It made me reevaluate why I was doing what I was doing and who I was and what I was and where I was. There's those 3 important questions. Who are we? Where are we? And why are we here? Those were totally relevant questions. I'm just saying, and I love you so much. I do. Lisa Marie, anything for me, please? Absolutely sure there is. Because, our spirit guides, they always have messages. Spirit can be quite pushy at times. Absolutely. So this is for Lisa Marie Bentham. Anything from me, please? Absolutely, Lisa. Can I get a card for Lisa, please? Because we absolutely love Lisa. We love Lisa so much. Yes, we do. All right. Oh, Lisa. Don't we all need a little reminder to listen to our inner knowing, to listen to that little voice deep down inside that leads us and guides us, that first response, that first reaction, that instinct, that instinctual pull. So this wolf, it survives in these, the most harsh of conditions. It survives when there's predators around. It knows when there's prey for it to survive by eating on it. They've got to survive. Animals do what they got to do, but it's instinctual. And that's how they survive. It's how they know when to run and take shelter when it's going to be really bad weather. Perhaps a volcano erupted. And these animals know. They just have a gut feeling, a gut instinct, a pull. We have the same thing. Lisa. So if you listen to your inner knowing, listen to that little niggling sensation, allow it to guide you, follow your intuition, allow that instinct to guide you and lead you, because it will do nothing but behoove you and help you. It makes things easier, just the littlest things, and they add up to an easier day when you allow your intuition to guide you. It's less of a guessing game because things are going to happen anyway. And you should always be down for those tips, hints, clues, guidance, and all that good stuff. It comes from spirit guides, archangels, source, God, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, whatever resonates for you. It's all good to me. It's all the same thing. We all come from the same source of creation. And I absolutely love you. And I hope that made sense to you, Lisa. And I love you very much. Sharon wants to know if there's anything for her. I think there is, Sharon. Let's see. Let's check it out, Sharon. You are welcome, Candy. I love you. Sharon, what we got for Sharon? Hit me. Okay. Oh, Sharon, this is a gentle reminder for you to show gratitude and appreciation for the tiny little things that mean so much. Now, I'm not quite clear if you are sentimental, but this is the kind of vibe that I get from this card. Showing gratitude and appreciation for the tiny little things that a lot of us may take for granted. It's those little things that raise our vibes, and our energy that we're putting out shifts. That energy shifts when you're thinking of something that you're happy to have, that you feel so blessed and so rich and full of. You have so much, you're so abundant, so prosperous. It could be the smallest thing. It could be the extra deck of cards or the 4 deck of cards that I have to choose from to serve you angels. It could be anything. The gratitude energy is all that's necessary. It doesn't matter. It could be for this goofy pumpkin that my 19-year-old carved for me last night just for this show. Doesn't matter. The gratitude vibe is everything. It is Bay. I promise you, your divine helpers want you to look around, and they want you to acknowledge the small things that at one point in time you wish that you had, or at another point in time, or a lot of people don't have. Many of us don't have. Don't take those things for granted. Look around at your blessings. This is truly how you draw in more abundance and prosperity, by acknowledging that you already have. Epiphany, higher self. This is like, an aha moment. And this is concerning your spirituality. You see your higher self there. You're coming up out of that lotus flower. It is fully blooming. The lotus flower, it signifies our crown chakra and our connection to source, our connection to spirit, our higher selves, the spirit that dwells within these avatars. So epiphany, this is about your awakening. This is about leveling up. Now, an awakening, once again, is not something that happens like that. For me, I began my awakening 6 years ago, and it is ever happening. I'm ever evolving. I am a masterpiece. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, sir. I am an ever evolving masterpiece, and I'm working on myself, and so are you. And this shows a moments in your life right now, a time when you are awakening. You are, having aha moments. You're having these revelations. You're piecing things together. You're looking at life from a different perspective, and this shows nothing but growth. And I love you so much. I truly do. Absolutely, Sharon. You're awesome. Awesome. Melinda. Of course you can, Melinda. I love you. Now, angels, it's a little bit warm in here. Where's that thing? Hang on now. Can y'all give me about 3 seconds to do this for a minute? Because I could have sworn I turned that central air on. But, I get a little distracted. Anybody else get a little distracted? I've got about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things going on in my head. And, I only get to about 4 of them. And the rest just get left in the wind. Melinda. Can we get a card for our lovely Melinda? Lovely Melinda. Now, and you know what? It doesn't show me how many are viewing or who is viewing. But if you have just entered the room, remember, sharing is caring. It's a beautiful exchange of energy. I absolutely adore each and every one of you. Like Melinda, she came right in. She shared before this even started. You were waiting for me, Melinda. That is such a show of support. I was in the screen room like, look at her going. Look at her shining. Just always supporting. And, I feel like you're cheering me on. I love you so much. You're awesome. Hello, Georgia Peach. Ooh, goodness gracious. Vision Quest. Oh, Lord. Oh, just a second, Melinda. I don't know if that's a hot flash or if it's the wig. I'm telling you, let me try this, Melinda. Let me just flick that side back. Thank you. Let me flip that side back while I wait for the butler to turn on the air conditioner. Not air conditioner, central air. Hurry up, Jeeves. Okay. Melinda, Vision Quest, Desert. This is all about searching for something, searching for some info. You want to understand what's really going on here. What is the real truth? What is the real deal? And this is you searching. You're on a quest. You're on a journey. You're trying to figure this stuff out. What resonates for you? What makes sense to you? And also change. Good old change coming in, Melinda. Clouds, they just shift right, and it's a change that's going to happen like that. You won't see it coming, but it will happen truly right before your eyes. It won't, you won't have a warning. It will come, and it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. This is lined up for a good thing. This is lined up for a good outcome. This is for your, your benefit. This is towards your prosperity, your abundance, if I'm making any sense. But change happening right before your eyes. You're just going to watch it happen right before your eyes, and you deserve that. Every little thing that is positive in our lives, it adds up. Every moment that we make a new choice or a decision to think a different way, to look at things from a different perspective, to take a beat and not be so hasty to, give back that, return that, how they say, I'm going to return that energy. Don't do it. I tell you, don't do it. Don't return that energy. Always isn't a good idea, because you don't want to allow others to affect your vibes and that energy you're putting off. You guys catching all this love that I'm throwing out? Are you catching all these high vibes? Can you tell I absolutely love you? It's madness. I love you so much. So these are vibes. I'm sending them out. I'm doing this intentionally. And sometimes people have this way that they may send out negative vibes, whether they're doing it intentionally or not. You really, truly have to be mindful of your reaction, your response, your words, even your thoughts, your actions. You want to make sure you're being mindful in the moment, and you want to take a beat and say, wow, will this serve me? What's the consequences? Because life is about a series of choices you made because of those choices, and the consequences that happen because of them. Boy, I'm rambling tonight. I missed you guys. A week was a long time, huh? All right, let's read some comments here because I speak too much. Sunshine, you shared. Hi, Linda Loden. Hi, Linda Loden. Okay. I am answering phantom questions. Must be a recording. Iceman, just stop it. What do you want to know? Give me a question. Would you like a card? That is not true. There's plenty of us up here that have commented. Would you like a card because you shared Sunshine Gray? Absolutely. Hey. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. I'm just happy, guys. It's Halloween week. And I get extra excited just like a big old kid. All right, Sunshine. Let's see what we got for Sunshine. I love that name. I love it. Sunshine Gray. All right, Sunshine. Coming in hot. Coming in hot for Sunshine. Okay. Okay, Sunshine. Allowing things, river movement, yada, yada. Another reader may tell you a different story off this card, but what I'm getting for you, Sunshine, is to allow things that you cannot control. Let it go. Release things you can't control. It's going to be so many things in this lifetime, during this incarnation, that you cannot control, that you can't stop, that you can't adjust, that you can't even stop that river. You can't stop any of this water flowing. That water just going to keep on flowing. You can't stop it. What can you control, though? What are you in charge of? What do you have, direction over? Your words, your thoughts, your reaction, the role you play in every given situation. That's what you've got control over. And so be mindful of this. Be mindful of where you're putting that energy. If you can't control it, if there's nothing you can do, are we wasting our energy? Let's not put energy where let's not do it. It's precious. Let's look at it like that. It's precious. So remember, when it's something you can't control, allow, expectations, let them go. Allow for change, because there is going to be something that you're not going to be expecting. Tsunami, wake up call. And this is something, this is like the tower call. This card, this is like, it comes from out of nowhere. There's no warning. It just creeps up on you. It happens out of nowhere. You don't see it coming, and it can destroy. It can be quite destructive. Destruction must happen in order to create. In order to create, we must destroy. We must make space. That happens when we release things that no longer serve us. Once these things become outdated, once these things no longer serve us, and the lesson is learned and the growth and the learning is taken, let it go. Make space for something new, because we are creatures we evolve. Okay. We level up. There's levels to this stuff. We don't want to keep going through the same thing, the same cycle, the same circuit, the same relationships, the same friendships, the same situations, the same lessons over and over again. Let us take times where we look back. We got to reevaluate and reassess our lives at moments, many moments, every day. Every day, I'm like, wow, how's the universe work again? Let me refigure this thing out. I'm just saying. I hope any of that makes sense to you, Sunshine. I love you so much. I do. Linda Loden, you like my spirit? You love my spirit. Well, I love you, Linda Loden. I absolutely, actually, Linda, I adore you. I adore you, Linda. Let's see what we get. Oh, for Linda, let's go over here. Let's go to the Ask Your Guides deck for Linda, because Linda is awesome. Yes, she is. Every day you should tell yourself, Linda, I'm awesome. Yes, I am. Take a few minutes in the mirror in the bathroom. Are the kids surrounding you? Just do it. Just do it, Linda. I'm awesome. Yes, I am. Yeah, you got to hype yourself up. If we can be our own worst critics, then we can be our best cheerleaders. We can be our own best cheerleaders and support. Sometimes you got to, big your own head up. It's okay. I tell myself I'm dope all the time. Don't tell nobody. I do. We have to do that. Doors of opportunity to come open for you, Linda. Look at this. Ooh, you see that hand of spirit, the divine father guy, opening a door of opportunity, new beginnings. There are stars, there are sprinkles. This is amazing. This card is blue, but a lot of green going on as well. So don't be afraid. Don't hold yourself back when a new opportunity opens or a door opens for an opportunity that may not be something that you're used to. It may not be within your circle or that little square or box that you're in. Don't hold yourself back or say, hey, I can't do that, or I never did that, or I'm not good enough. Don't do it. It's divinely guided. And invention, creativity guides. And I'm going to say for you, journaling, writing, I'm feeling like time for reflection and time for like jotting things down and pondering things and, having quiet space, quiet time where you're not bothered, which may be hard to get, but even just 10 minutes a day where you just get to stop, where you get to stop doing and stop going and just allow your mind to do what it wants to do. It wants to roam. Those thoughts want to come. When you guys meditate, you see how those thoughts want to come. It takes a lot of practice to get to the point where that monkey mind stops. But I feel like that would be something that would truly benefit you. Meditation. 10-minute guided meditations is so easy. You can find them right here on YouTube. Absolutely. Okay. You get excited, Melinda? I get so excited too. I know, Chrissy, I saw you. Yes, Jeeves, Krilosa. Now, I wish I could build up some energy. I truly wish that I could see your face. I do. I like when I can see people's faces now, although they're tiny and I'm half blind, it's still pretty cool. It helps me to build up the energy. Thank you, Rosie. I love you. You're awesome. You are awesome. You need a change. There is one coming. Georgia Peach, there is no list. I'm just going and, slipping around, dipping and diving, whoever I feel drawn to. I'm reaching out. I'm calling out to them. You expect some charges. You accept some changes. I'm sorry. I need glasses. It's been over a year. Guys, I'm naughty. I need to go ahead and get myself some glasses so it doesn't look like I'm illiterate half the time. I expect some changes, but don't know when and where. Gabby Glam. Let's see what we get for Gabby Glam. And I like changes. Be open to all that the universe has in store for you, Gabby. Keep your heart open. Keep your arms open. Change is constant, and we did not come here to experience the same old stuff over and over again. Cookie cutter saying this? No. Thank you, ma'am. No, thank you, sir. Excuse me. We want to experience newness, and this is how we evolve. This is how we learn. Not by doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome. We got to try new stuff. I'm not afraid to explore. You afraid to explore, Gabby? Don't be afraid to explore, sis. All right, Gabby. What can we do here? Let's see. What can we do here, Gabby? Peace and breathing. These are good things. I want some peace and I want to continue to breathe. I am such a comedian. I'm such a comedian. Crap. Gabby, breathe. This is about your breaths, and I work using my breaths. I would love if you would do some releasing by envisioning a big giant light ball in front of you, like a cloud of green, bright light, like a stoplight, that green. And just imagine it's in front of you. Just going to breathe that in through your nose and allow it to repair the cells of your DNA. And when you blow out, Gabby, I want you to blow out gray, anxiety, depression, fear, worry, disappointment, all these negative and low vibing energies that we carry. I want you to release some of that. And that's what the breath card is about. It is about healing on yourself through your breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth, in with the good, out with the bad. And you release these energies. Peace comes when you realize that love is the highest vibration. Love is the only thing that's real, and love is the only thing that matters. When you forgive yourself for allowing yourself to be part of situations, allowing people to treat you, less than how you should have been treated, less than you deserve to be treated, for, decisions you may have made that you might look back and might not feel so good about. You must forgive yourself and release these things, release disappointments, release being deflated, release being deceived, release being lied to, release being backstabbed and hurt and let down. See this dove? Releasing that dove allows for peace. Releasing, the dove, the birds, they act as messengers. So you can just drop it on the dove will fly it away. You can release it down through your feet. You can put your feet in some water on the beach or a natural surface, grass, dirt, natural stone, and you can just literally do a visualization of just releasing everything that doesn't serve you, releasing all those low feeling, those low emotions, those low vibing emotions right through your feet into the earth. Simple as that. And you really do deserve that. And I feel like you're really sweet. When I see your name, when I read your comment here, I just felt like you were sweet. And I feel like you accept less than what you deserve. And I feel like you need to stop doing that. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. You need to look at yourself and acknowledge your beauty. I feel beauty from you. I feel absolute beauty from you. And I wish that you acknowledge your worth, your self-worth. You do deserve love and honesty and devotion and all the good stuff that you give out. You deserve the same thing you put into friendships and relationships. And I love you, Gabby. I do. I just do. You're welcome, Melinda. Oh, hang on. I see a big giant comment. I'm trying to get it. Okay. Brittany, I don't feel like you guys are going to connect soon. I don't feel like there's going to be a connection soon. And what are you asking me? You want to know if she's still alive? Now, if I was offered a mediumship, I would be able to give that answer, wouldn't I? Guys, stay tuned. Coming soon. Joy with some mediumship. Oh, Brittany, it saddens my heart when I get the, request for, I know you're not asking for mediumship, but you're asking me. You're asking me. Find her. Okay. Trying to find her issue. Okay. I get it. I get it. Well, I'm just going to read you the cards that I got. Suffering card. Suffering card and divine teacher. Suffering, going through things, hurting, all the bad things, all the loss, all the hurt and pain. It is to level us up. It's to evolve us. It's to teach us. We came here to experience duality, and we cannot experience duality in a place of perfection, Brittany. So that card is in reverse. And I feel like wherever she is, that she's not in the situation she was before. I feel like she, had some stuff going on that she may not have disclosed. She may not have discussed with you. She may not have talked to you about. I really do wish I could tell you if she's okay. I wish I could tell you where she is. I wish I could tell you if you guys are going to reconnect soon. But I just feel like at the time you guys separated, there was a lot of things that she wasn't sharing. And there was things you didn't know about her that maybe she was hesitant to share with anyone for whatever reason. But it was all about something new. Something new came along for her, Something new came along for her. So I'm sorry, sis. However, we have amazing mediums on the site. You guys need to visit the website, psychictruth.com. We got promotions going on. We got a Halloween show coming up this weekend. On Halloween, we have a promotion where there's, I believe, 20% off if you purchase a reading on that day. There's all kinds of stuff. There's a first 3 minutes free promotion when you visit and you subscribe. It's an amazing thing. And we have so many beautiful psychics, mediums, empaths, tarot readers, past life readings. There is a plethora of services available. And of course, I am there. Of course, me being the master vibe raiser, tarot and oracle deck reader, your girl Joy. I love you so much. So you guys make sure you come on over. Hello, channel rubies. You have a roaming mind. I'm really busy. Thank you. I get it, Linda. You know what? It's that meditation. I know it can be hard for you too. When you do meditation, your mind probably also wanders. It helps if you just focus on that space in between your in and out breath like this. You breathe in, you breathe out. Then there's a space right there. Don't breathe in. There's still that space. If you keep focusing on that space in between each and every breath, you'll just find yourself in another universe. You'll float and slip into another level of consciousness. Is that the right word? Consciousness. Yes. Lower, more relaxed. And it kind of just slides in on you. But it's with repetitive. You got to be consistent. It's like a muscle. You got to work it. Just saying. 2020 has been an awful year for you and your family. Oh, you know what, Lisa? You must remember that when the times are really rough, when times are really bad, remember the change is constant. Remember, it's not going to always be that way. It's not going to stay bad. Something is going to come through. Something is going to get better. Something is going to improve. You have got to manifest it. You can bring that, like attracts like. That's all I'm saying. Bay Dre, do I give the Pisces a chance? Hang on, where's my tarot deck? Do I give the Pisces? The Pisces? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing, Bay Dre? We are saying the Pisces, the Aries, the Tauries. I am Aries in the house. What are your signs? Let's share. I am a big fat Aries. March 31st. Yeah, baby. What are your zodiac signs? Drop those zodiacs in the comments. I want to know. Okay. Does Ray give the Pisces a chance? I love that. You didn't say a name. You didn't say an initial. The answer is yes. All three positives. All three positives. And this is the first one. Cups. Ace of Cups. Ace is newness. Cups hold our emotions. Give it a shot. You know what? Don't hold yourself back from what the universe has in store. The camera is so backwards, guys. I'm trying. I'm struggling here. Don't hold yourself back from what the universe has in store for you. Every person, every family member, every friend is here to help you and assist you along your journey of learning whatever those group of lessons that you chose to learn or be a part of. I'm just saying, it's true. Okay. I'll hear after Thanksgiving, Christina, but let me go ahead and check my tarot. Okay, so I'll just ask, will you be reunited again after Thanksgiving? Because I heard after Thanksgiving, but let's see what the tarot says. Will Christina be reunited with her boyfriend after Thanksgiving? Yes or no, please? And thank you so very much. Yes or no? Boom. Boom. Yes, all three positives. Yes, after Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving. Oh, Lisa, I'm so sorry. That is, you know what? It's the most difficult thing to deal with from the human condition. The most difficult thing, Lisa Marie, is, death. We don't quite understand it. We have no experience. We have nothing to draw off of. And we are creatures of habit. That means we like to learn through experiences. We learn through repetition, repetitiveness, whatever I'm trying to say. Creatures of habit. We learn through experience and doing things. And that's why we came here to learn through experiences. And one of the most difficult is death because we don't have it. We don't understand. We don't, we fear what we don't understand, what we don't know, what we don't grasp, or what we can't grasp. So it's a scary thing. And then there's affairs of the heart. So I lost my mother last year. And that does not compare to losing a child. I'm also a mother, but it's just the deepest love. It's the deepest place I can come from relating. Losing your mom is about, I don't know how you compare these things. You can't compare them. But it's a pain that I wouldn't wish on anyone. And I just want you to focus on the time you had with him. You know how we honor people's memory the best way, Lisa? By remembering them, by talking about them, by telling stories and about their quirks and their weird ways. I could go on for hours about my passed on loved one. I can go on and on and on. And when we speak about them, when we talk to them, when we think of them, when we speak out loud, they pop in, they come right in. And if you're grounding and shielding and allowing yourself to become more sensitive to energies, you'll be more sensitive. You'll feel them when they come around. When you're meditating, you'll feel the energy come around. You know how when you're sleeping, your eyes are closed, someone comes around you and they're there before you open your eyes. You can feel their energy, their presence. Just saying. Hi, Nara. All right. Nara shared. I've got a card coming for Nara Kat. All right. I can hardly see. Guys, I can hardly see through these lashes. It's going to be the best feeling ever when I get to peel these off at the end of the show. I'm so funny. You got your Aries too, Nara. Hey, Aries in the house. We are such rams. We are such rams. All right, Nara, let's come from the Archangel Oracle deck for you here. Okay. All right, Nara. Okay, Nara. This is the brilliant idea card. And it said, whatever is on your mind, girl, whatever you've been entertaining, whatever you've been throwing energy at, and, thinking about something you're thinking about doing, perhaps it's a change you're considering making. Spirit wants you to know is divinely guided. And now is the perfect time to go on ahead and do that. It's the perfect time to put energy there. Also, to remember who you are. It says, Archangel Michael, you are a powerful child, loving child of God. And you need to remember that. I'm paraphrasing. That's not really what it says, but it is what it says. You need to remember who you are. When things get difficult, when things get rough, when the trials and tribulations and the bumps in the roads appear in life, you need to remember that they are tests. You need to remember nothing that you can't accomplish. There's never going to be a trial you can't get past or a burden you can't bear. It's always going to be something that's manageable. No burden you can't bear. That's all across the board, no matter what you believe, if you're religious, if you're spiritual, it doesn't matter. Be passionate about all that you choose to put your hand in. Be passionate about whatever you choose to focus your energy on, whatever goals you choose to move forward towards, to bring to fruition towards yourself. Whatever it is you're doing in life, be passionate about it. And I love you so much, Nara. I do. You need to start creating art again. You've been procrastinating. It's the best feeling. It's healing. It makes you feel good. It's like a healing. Yes, it's live, Iceman. Did I miss Iceman? Are your manifestations a waste of time or should you stop? DB. I'm just going to say D big. That's a lot of letters for an old lady like me. We just going to say D big. Are your manifestations a waste of time? No, I'll tell you right now, before I even draw cards, DB, no, your manifestations do not feel like a waste of time. Are you remembering that key element of allowing the emotions to rise up? Are you allowing those joyous emotions to rise up as if it happened just like that before your eyes? How would you feel? How would that affect you emotionally? What would you feel? How, would you be giggling? Would you be happy? Would you be pissing yourself with glee? How would you feel? Allow those emotions to rise up and hold them. Hold them as long as you can, because you're really sending it out into the universe when you do that. DB is worried about their manifestation. That's another thing. And the belief, because, you know, your body, your mind, all that listens to your thoughts and your words. Yes, you need to be in, you need them all in alignment. Your words, your thoughts, your deeds. So this is about your thoughts and your doubtfulness, your doubtful ways. You have to believe, you have to understand and acknowledge who you are and the power that you hold. Thinking a thought brings something into fruition. What? Speaking pulls something closer towards us. What? Like attracts like. That really is true. Absolutely. So your manifestation is not for naught, but you may want to kick it up a notch, if that makes any sense to you. And I love you. You love being bombarded with responsibilities and haven't had the energy, but you're working on being creative. Thank you for the affirmation. You are welcome, Nara. I love you. Yes, I am reading the comments as I see them. And you guys should understand something you don't. Sometimes Facebook, I know we're on StreamYard, but as far as I don't know. I don't know if that's true. But I know for Facebook Lives, I do lots of lives. And sometimes I don't see people who come in. And I like to call you guys out. I miss people. And sometimes, hi, Sandra. Sometimes there is, the comments aren't there. And maybe when I review the show, I might see it, but you don't get to see everybody, and it makes me feel bad, because every one of you angels is totally relevant, not irrelevant, totally relevant. Love is the highest form of understanding. It is the highest. How can you get higher than love? I feel like love is sources, God, Buddha, Allah, whatever resonates for you. I feel like that's their vibe. That's their stuff. And I believe this is a love planet. Absolutely. Absolutely, Sandra. Ask away. Thank you, Nara. Big love right back at you. Yes, Stasia. Yes, we can do a card for Stasia. I got a little happy and a little messy here. Now I got 3 decks all spread out. Hi, Jennifer Cooley. Hello, hello. You are a regular, Christy. You're welcome, DB. I see your comment. Laugh out loud. Me and your comments are not even coming up. I see you, Christy. I see you, Stasia. I was rambling. You ladies know I get to rambling. I'm going to come back. I swear, I'm always going to come back. I get lost. I started A and I end up at 5. I don't know how I got there or where I was going. Bridget. I'm coming to you, Bridget. I'm coming. Yes, Jennifer. Okay. Stasia. Compromising. Compromising. Master teacher. Look at that. Look at that, Stasia. Look at it. It's about, exactly, compromising and coming to agreements with, for lack of a better word, for all intents and purposes, working with folk that just are not like you, may have different beliefs, different ways, different, not standards, but different ways, different ways of doing things, different ways of looking at things. Somebody might be total, opposite tracks of you. But when you put that blue and green together, look how healing, that blue and yellow together, look how healing the green is. Green is a totally healing color. We know that, Stasia. So this is about compromise, and it's really important. Inner child and intuition. And when you do, when you have fun, when you laugh more, when you drop the responsibilities and don't be so serious and work all the time, you allow for play, you allow for smile and high vibes, positivity, you allow yourself to just drop all the worries of the world. And that's how we were before life and adulthood hit us. And that's when we were more in touch and in tune with our intuition, that guidance. So it's just asking you to take time for that, Stasia. Have some fun, do some fun things, allow for that. Look at all that purple. That's that. Hey, that's that purple connection. It's a beautiful thing. And shadow work. And I feel like you're doing that, and you've been doing that. Divine healers, working on healing your heart from all the wounds, the war wounds of life, Stasia. All the terrible situations and relationships and friendships and disappointments and all like that. Isn't that cute? Isn't that just cute, Stasia? Look at that. Can you guys see it? It's so cute. A little paint on my face. It's the one day a year I get to wear paint on my face. All right. Who was next? It was Stasia. And then Christy. But there was someone else that I said. Jennifer, Bridget. Okay, Christy, Jennifer, Bridget. There's the list. Christy. We're getting a card for Christy. Beyond grateful. I know you are, Christy. I know you are. Look, laughter is medicine. You want to know if something is new coming for you. New month. Wanting to know if something new is coming for you. Got you, sis. Laughter is medicine. It's healing. It soothes the soul. I love it. So we are coming to the end of our show. We have about 10 minutes left. We have Christy, Bridget, and Jennifer, if I am not mistaken. And then we'll look at how much time we have left, angels. Christy, what for Christy? Ah, Christy. Okay. So what you have coming up, something to come to light, something you need to know, and something that was actually kept from you. Some information you need to know, and an aha moment. Aha! You'll be finding out. That fog, that veil will be lifted. The fog is going to blow by. You see that sun shining through? Love it. When you feel a little overwhelmed, a little squeezed in tight, you know, if I was between these two icebergs, I can imagine a severe anxiety attack, and there wouldn't be that much grounding in the world to save me. But you, Christy, you, honey, you have the hot breath. What is the hot breath? That's so funny, but I'm serious. There's wiggle room. There's space right there. You can just melt that ice. You can actually breathe on that ice, blow your breath, melt it. Just enough space for you to get through. You are totally capable of dealing with. Don't feel bogged down. Don't feel overwhelmed. Don't feel so overburdened that you can't handle, situations. You can't control everything, but controlling yourself is enough. You're not always going to be submerged. You can hot breath it right on out from between those ice. I know that's funny. I know I'm being silly, but you can overcome. Don't feel submerged. When you feel submerged, understand and remember who you are. That is the theme of the live. Let us remember who we are, eternal, limitless beings. And I know that you're aware of this, Christy, and I know that we still have those moments. I want you to have more of these moments. This is also the theme of the live. Look at these children. They are just unaware of any cares in the world. They're having a good old time. They're connected with nature. And look at that light shining down on them because they don't have the worries of adults. They're carefree. So they're more easily connecting with spirit. And what happens when we connect with spirit more easily is we get that guidance, those solutions. They lead us and they steer us along. And life suddenly becomes less complicated, Christy. I love you so much. I hope that makes sense, lady. I do. Okay. So, and then it was, who was it? Bridget and Jennifer. Bridget. All right, Bridget. Here we go. A card for Bridget because we absolutely adore Bridget. And I hope many of you come on back in next week. Every Tuesday at 8:30, I'm here hanging out with you, Angel. Just waiting to see who comes in the room and interacts with me because it makes me so happy. Such a good time. You guys are such a good time. Bridget. Here we go. All right, Bridget. Blessings coming in. When these blessings come in, when these small changes come in, I just feel like you'll be a little bit like I am. Sometimes it takes me a minute to realize, wow, that was a blessing. Let me put out my gratitude. That's what Spirit is giving me. I do this all the time. I'm not saying you do, Bridget, but I want you to be mindful of the things that go your way, of the little things that make life easier, make things more convenient, make things, just better. Be aware, be more aware. Acknowledge them, point them out, and say, thank you so much. I love you so much. I'm so abundant. I'm so prosperous. I love this. I'm so blessed. I want you to acknowledge your blessings. I want you to, just as much as you acknowledge your blessings, remember to let go of those things you can't control. Here we go with this water, the ebb and flow. It'll be good. It'll be bad. It'll be high. It'll be low. It'll be up. It'll be down because we came here for duality. So when it is good, put out that gratitude, put out that appreciation. Thank you so much. When it is bad, be optimistic and know that change is constant. Things won't always be this way. So there's always going to be that ebb and flow in life or to life. All right. I love you so much, Bridget. And next we have Jennifer Cooley. I love that name. Jennifer Cooley. Jennifer Cooley. Christopher, breaking cycles, breaking patterns. And the DNA and karma card is about breaking tradition, cycles, patterns. You know, you can do things your own way. You don't have to follow anybody's rules or anybody's pre-paved notions. You don't have to listen to anybody bossing you around. You are grown as heck. This is about doing things the way that feel good with you, for you, and breaking negative cycles, breaking negative patterns. For me, it would be the addictive gene that runs, you know, through my bloodlines. That was a pattern and a cycle that I had to break. Make your own choice and stand firm in that. You don't have to carry or continue to create the same karma. You can do something new because it's your journey, your path, your life. You're in charge of it. Crystals in focus. This is about your manifestation. This is about be mindful of what you're focusing your time on. What are you thinking about? What are the thoughts constantly racing through your head? You find yourself thinking about the same things over and over again. Are you being positive and are you manifesting in a positive fashion? Or are you manifesting, because we're always manifesting, are you going to manifest a good situation, people, places, and things, or not so good? Crystal clear intention and focus on your manifestation. Every detail of what you want your life to be like, your relationships, you know, the whole situation that you want to be surrounded by. What do you want it to be like? Put out the details, as many details as you can see, as many as you can muster up. This is your manifestation. This is how you draw things. Like attracts like. If you focus on something long enough, you're going to begin to see it. You're going to draw it towards yourself. Manifestation is real. So be mindful about those words and those thoughts. Keep them in alignment with your actions and keep them positive. We are at the end of our show tonight. I adore each and every one of you, and I'm so glad you came out to hang out with me. Saturday is Halloween here in the States. Friday or Saturday, I am not sure. So I shouldn't even be saying, but I'm sure an ad will go up. And if not, I will post one when we find out and we get it together. But we will have a Halloween show. And I'll be done from head to toe. I'm going to have such a good time. If you thought tonight was good, wait till you see me that night. Come on in for an hour-long show of free readings, chitting and chatting, all things spiritual, all things life. I absolutely adore each and every one of you. Now, go somewhere and meditate. That would be a great way to end this night. And make sure you visit Psychic Truth at thepsychictruth.com. Come on in. Wonderful promotions going. Come on over and subscribe. There's a 3-minute promotion going on. You get 3 minutes for free. We love free. We love you here at Psychic Truth. And I'll see you next time. All my love.